back to Surface Noise. My name is John. And before we get to the video for today, I just wanted to let you know I now have a website. And it is surfacenoise.ca. So if you're interested, you can check it out. Videos are there and other things. More and more stuff will be popping up there. So link is in the description. You can check it out at your leisure. For today, I'm going to be talking about the Jazz Butcher, in particular Pat Fish of the Jazz Butcher. Sadly, he passed away last week. I think it was the 6th of October. He was only 64. It's fairly sad. Very young, realistically pretty young for someone to pass on. So me and my friends listened to the Jazz Butcher a lot when I was in my 20s, late teens and mid-20s and stuff. Was a big artist at that time. One of the ones we all really loved. And I mean, it was basically, I mean, they started in 1982. Went out until about, I think the last record was in 2012. It was like 13 albums total. A lot of most of the stuff they did was probably between 82 and mid 90s, and I think they slowed down a lot after that. It was mainly Pat Fish and Max Eider. They had various people in the band, including David J. and Kevin Haskins, who were also in Bauhaus and Love and Rockets. I think Tones on Tail as well together. So those were, two of the bigger names who did play in the Jazz Butcher. There were others, a lot of changing cast of characters in the band, but the core of it was always those two guys, Pat Fish, Max Eider. And I always loved the music they made, because it was melodic, catchy, sometimes humorous, always interesting and a little off the beaten path, I guess you'd say. Always kind of fun, and just consistently good too. So I'm just going to show off a couple of the records I have. I don't have a lot anymore. I used to have more back then. I don't know really what happened to them, but I'll show you a couple here. And I got a couple of ones that are fairly well known of the Jazz Butcher. This one here is Fishkatek. This one features the song Chicken Town, which is the one where he's almost doing a rap about chickens, a chicken factory or something, a store that sells chickens, like an advertisement almost, but it's kind of interesting. Another song on here is Next Move Sideways. That's a very, very melodic, catchy tune. Best Way is also on this one. This here, it's on Mercury Records. I think a lot of their stuff was Mercury. If you look close, you can see. I mean, this is basically, there's Pat and Max. So basically, that's who was, the core of the band for sure. The other one, actually the other record, I have two other ones, but this next one is actually two. It was like a double. I think it was a special deal. Distressed Gentlefolk. So this also came with, there's two records in here. I can show you the back. Basically the core of this is at least that part of it is Distressed Gentlefolk, but the second one is this here, which is Conspiracy, which is I think an earlier album, and they just included this inside. So this album has Big Bad Thing, Hungarian Love Song, and Angels. There's quite a few good tracks on here. This again, another Mercury record. That's pretty cool. Good album, another good album, just phenomenal stuff. This one, and this is actually, if you look, it says the Jazz Butcher versus Max Eider, so it's kind of different. But this one's on a different label too. Well, it's still Mercury, but they made it look different. This may have been released earlier on an indie label or something. I'm not really sure. because it does have a different look to it. This one has the really kind of goofy, funny songs on here. This is Peter Lorre. That is one of the other big songs they had. And this is Rebecca Wants Her Bite Back, Vienna Song, Bus Lane. These are all really, really great tracks. And if you're and actually, if you're going to check out the Jazz Butcher, I would say these two records, three technically, the Fischketek and the Channel Folk are definitely two of the best ones to look into, for sure. This one is actually just a 12-inch single. This is We Love You. This came out a little later. This is actually a UK pressing, I think, too. Yeah, Creation Records, actually. Say Creation. So JBC, it says, Jazz Butcher Conspiracy, We Love You. This is a number of basically three. There's like three different versions of this song. This is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome kind of dance track. So sadly, that's all the Jazz Butcher I have. But I am glad I have at least that. I'll probably keep an eye out now. I don't know if prices will go up with his passing or not. I'm not sure how much he's in the public consciousness, but I'm a fan and always have been. So that's the reason, and that's part of the reason I wanted to do the video. I wasn't sure if anyone was really paying as much attention, so I wanted to make a video just to sort of pay a little bit of a tribute to Pat Fish and the work he's done, and you know, maybe introduce him to a few new people who haven't heard the Jazz Butcher before. So that's it. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If not, well, if not, you don't have to watch. If you did enjoy it, you can like it. You can subscribe. That'd be even better. And as I said earlier, there is a website now, so you can check it out. Link in the description. And everyone, I hope you have a great day.